basic touch-up 101, an at-home touch-up. We don't usually recommend this at home, but given these certain circumstances, I think that this is totally called for. So, one thing that I say to do ahead of time is prepare your tray. So I've got my little notes here, but you've got your 2 little bottles. I've got some clips. You don't really need them, and a comb. This is the hair colorist in me that needs to be a little bit more organized. But another thing to have on hand is a little bit of lotion. So before you do anything, put a little lotion around the ring of your hairline, just in case you're using a darker hair formula that can stain. If you're doing something on the blonder side, it's not necessary. Also, one thing to do, get your gloves on, get your timer set. You don't have to set it, but know that you're probably gonna leave it on for 30 to 45 minutes. And one of us, who's ever mixing up your formula, is going to let you know what your appropriate time is. And so then I like to brush through my hair and get all the little tangles out. You might see a lot of weird shit flying around. It's just hair product. So, usually the most stubborn part for everybody is around the hairline. So I'm gonna do my hairline first, and then I'm gonna go where I usually part my hair, which is mostly down the middle. So I'll probably do a 1-inch perimeter around there, and then a 1-inch perimeter around here. And it's pretty easy. So you've got your 2 bottles. One has hair color in it, one has developer in it. I think it's better to put the developer part in it first, because it's liquidier and you don't need to squeeze it in, you could just pour it in. So here we go, now it's mixing time. So taking the liquidier, the developer one, I'll be pouring it into this one. I usually put a little bit extra developer to account for that there's probably still gonna be a little bit extra in there. So don't worry about getting every little tiny bit in there, because that's also been taken into the equation. Okay, so now I've got it all mixed up in here, and I'm gonna squeeze the air out of this very gently, and I'm gonna put my finger on the top. And make sure that when you're getting your hair color formula that you're using it within 24 hours. As soon as you get it, if you're not ready to use it, put it in the fridge. Oh my gosh, my bangs are already bugging me. Showing off my roots. Okay, now shake it. And that's why we get the air out, so the shaking is easier. And you might just have to let the air back in, squeeze it the other way. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Okay, we'll probably have to skip to something, the next step, because this takes a while. This is why I like mixing stuff with a brush. Some people like mixing it in a bottle, but I don't. Obviously, we'll edit that out. I would tell people to shake it for shake for a minute. And if a little bit comes out, just kind of tap it at the bottom, get that to go down, shake. Make sure I shook that up really good. I put more hair color in here than we're gonna be putting in for most people. Okay. I always like to have an extra towel on hand too, just in case anything gets messy. Yeah, okay, so I'm ready to start. So I'm gonna go right around the hairline, shake it out, shake it down first. And we go boop, 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 boop. Try not to go too far past your line of demarcation. Boop, 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 boop. And I'm being neat because I feel like when you stay organized, it's less overwhelming to do your own hair color. You know, nothing can really go wrong if you're just doing a little bit. You know, this is your personal formula. So now I'm gonna go with my little applicator. And I'm not squeezing the applicator, but I'm parting it. So I'm gonna part right down the middle. And I'm just gonna tap that in with my fingers. You know, in doing this with the ring light, I think I'll probably be able to see a little bit better without a ring light. This is probably just better for you guys. So now I just want to go and part over here. And if you have someone to help you, cool. If not, no biggie. So I'm just gonna go in and squeeze, go in and squeeze, go in and squeeze. I'm gonna mush that in. Ooh, I can already start to feel it work. Sometimes when you put color on, it can tingle a little bit, and that's totally normal. Burning, not normal. Tingling, totally normal. So you saw that when I go in, I'm squeezing, going in. You can pull out and squeeze, or you can go in and squeeze. Whatever, y'all know my sense of humor. Like a 12-year-old boy. And then I can go in like half an inch. And then, can you see what I just did there? I can. You know, we're just giving you guys enough color just to get through, you know, a couple weeks. I'm just gonna resaturate my hairline because that's where my hair color, my natural hair color bugs me the most. Yeah, cool. Yeah, like I said, it's really hard for me to see what I'm doing with the ring light, but I think it's easier for you guys. Boop. Don't put this on your eyebrows, please. Okay. So now that I think I've done the best job I possibly can, I think I see some little spots. So, perfect. Cool. I'm gonna get my phone and I'm gonna set my timer for, I like to leave my hair color on for 45 minutes. I don't have a lot of gray, I might have a couple, but I like for my color to be really, really vibrant. But typically for my clients, I formulate their color for 35 to 45 minutes. And hey, I've got nothing but time, so 45. And it stops working after an hour. So don't worry about like, oh my God, I forgot to set my timer. You know, you'll be okay. Hair color usually has a stopping time of an hour. But yeah, so when I wash this out, I just hop in the shower and try not to let it get in your eyes. Yeah, and then shampoo and conditioner, and voila. I think that those were all the notes that I took on this. I hope this was helpful. Text